Hi everyone, Edmund Lohman here. Today we're going over Module 3, sourcing your product and ordering your samples. And specifically today we're going to talk about paying for samples. So when paying for samples you have a few options. Option 1 is trade assurance. And what's great about trade assurance is it's a 100% protected order, 100% payment protection on the order, 100% on-time shipping protection. You can pay through Alibaba, which means you can get points and miles on those credit cards. But it must be over a $5,000 order. However, you can usually get the supplier to bundle the samples and the shipping price to try to get over that threshold. So that's one way to get rid of that $5,000. However, if your order is below $5,000, there's still an option for you, which is called secure payment. And the way secure payment works is the payment isn't released until you confirm that you've actually received the goods in your hand. And then you get a full refund if the goods do not arrive in the time that the factory told you they would arrive. And then last, you can keep the goods if they're significantly different from what it says in the contract. You can actually keep them, and you can still get a partial refund for the goods. So that's a really good option. The next one is PayPal. So PayPal is a great way to protect yourself. The one thing with PayPal is you need to make sure you pay the entire sample price in the beginning. So like if your payment is, for example, $1,000, you can't pay 500 and 500. You need to pay 1,000 all at once. That's the only way PayPal will actually ensure and protect that purchase. The other thing you can do, and definitely don't abuse this, but if you have, for example, say your home address on your PayPal account, you can actually either have it shipped, your sample shipped to a different address, or maybe change your home address to your friend's address or whatever, and have the supplier ship it to you to your home address. So basically I'm saying switch the address for the receipt of goods, because what will happen is, if for some reason there is a problem with the goods, you can actually say to PayPal that you never received the goods because the order will show on the FedEx, the shipping receipt, will show a different address. Again, don't abuse this because it's not cool to abuse it, but it is a little hack in case you want to protect yourself a little bit more. The other thing is PayPal is very buyer-centric. So generally, if you do have a problem, PayPal is going to side with you anyways. And the last but not least is that it's really easy to pay in different currencies or with a credit card with PayPal. Next is TT or wire transfer. Okay, so TT or wire transfer gets into a little bit more of a risky area. The payments are secured, but that's secured through the bank. There's no security on goods, and you really need to have a purchase contract or a long-term supplier that you really trust when you do TT, because basically you're just sending money to their bank and hoping that they send you the goods. So either a really long-term relationship or you need to have a contract with them. Don't do it first time. That's not a good idea. The next one is Western Union. And Western Union is just a massive no-no. It's not a secured payment. There's no security on goods, and you really just shouldn't use it. You're just sending money for anyone to pick up, really. As long as they have the security code and an ID, which getting a fake ID in China is extremely easy. As long as they have the ID that matches and the security code that you give them, they can pick up that money and run off into the great unknown with your money, and you might never see them again. So definitely don't do that. All right, guys. Well, I hope that helped you out, and I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.